This new house, just completed on a tree-lined block in Lakeview, is very large. It's 6,500 square feet inside, including 6 bedrooms. It's also very tall. You see it goes up to this beautiful mansard roof, but the most noteworthy dimension is its width. The lot it's built on is extra wide. It's 37.5 feet, while the conventional lot in the city is 25. That means you get a whole lot more space. We measured it. You get half again as much interior space on a lot this size than on a normal lot, and it really plays out on the floor plan inside. A center entry is difficult to accomplish on a standard skinny Chicago house, but here you've got the advantage of all that width. So there's a library on one side, living room on the other, but it's not just about the expanse, it's also about the details. This house is so well finished, starting with wonderful curved crown moldings around the ceiling of the living room, the dining room, and other rooms. The built-ins in the living room and the wainscoting are darker, but elsewhere throughout the house it's a more neutral tone so that you're never going to get sick of it, but you're going to have the richness of this wood, including these nice big door frames, window frames, and the wainscoting here that goes all the way up to 7 feet. That too is true throughout most of the house, including the hallways on the bedroom floor. So you've got a nice grand classical look, and you really feel that here in the dining room, where you've got this great beamed banker ceiling, just a terrific piece to look up at. So it is about details, but then when you get out here, it becomes about the width again. Here in the informal end of the house, it opens up wide again so that you've got room for the whole family to gather. They're going to come down this great staircase that comes into living space instead of being stuck off to the side. And what they find is a nice big combination of family, informal dining, and kitchen in this great big daylit area, but with a lot of that grandeur we saw out front. You've got the wonderful beams here in the ceiling, great millwork around the fireplace, beautiful, well-built cabinets all around, and then you get to this wonderful hood, custom built. It has sort of an Edwardian flair to it, really is a nice centerpiece for the room. So there's a lot you can see here in these rooms, great details, and then there are things you can't see, like the drawers, the cabinetry, walnut. Some of the other things you don't see but that make the house work really well are a whole house automation system, easily controlled and takes care of lights, music, alarms. You also have super tight insulation in the walls, and then to make sure that the house breathes well, there's a fresh air system that brings in fresh air and lets out stale air. You also have snow melt radiant heat under all the patios, sidewalks, steps, so that you're never going to have to shovel snow. Not that you're going to care too much, because here you have a weatherproof passageway. There's a breezeway here completely enclosed to get you out to the garage. The builder used the width of the house to advantage on the bedroom floor as well. First you see it in the front, where there are 3 family bedrooms, 3 children's bedrooms. Rather than having to string them along like boxcars, you're able to cluster them together for a homier sort of a feeling. Now there are 2 more bedrooms in the basement, where there is also a very beautiful bar with more of that great cabinetry, really nice sitting room area, a 500-bottle wine cellar. But back to the second floor, the other advantage of the width you see in the master suite, where you get to take the entire width of the house, create a bedroom on one side, which is just gorgeous with the crown molding we've seen before, and that wainscoting that's been elsewhere rises all the way to the ceiling to become paneling here. Very nice room, and next to it is a very large master bath. You've got a master bath here that's about the size of some master bedrooms. Lots of space, including in this nice big tub. Next to me, in an even larger shower. And then here on the 3rd floor, the penthouse floor, you have a couple of rooms. First, you've got a front room that could be a playroom, another family gathering space of some sort. It's got a nice view out over the trees. Behind me is a smaller room now used as an office. It could be a yoga studio. It could be another bedroom. And then most of this floor is given over to an outdoor deck. We can't really get out there today. The weather's not great, but it's enormous, and you can see that there's really hardly anything bigger other than the lakefront skyline you would see on a clear day.